starts the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, featuring Dan Harsha and Dan Allman. This week's show, we're highlighting the latest in music, life, and culture.
Through different eyes.
Yo, 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 this is Dan Harsha, and this is the Guitar Gurus, and with me always is...
Dan Allman here!
Yeah, man, how you doing tonight, bud?
Right. Doing great, man. Doing great. Fired up, fired up.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's Gurus Day.
I love Gurus Day. It's my favorite day of the week.
That's right, man. This is cool, dude. We're in studio tonight. We're taping the show.
Right.
Wow, it's episode 101 tonight, man.
101, right?
That's right,
Yeah.
dude. We're here again, right?
Oh, holy shit. Smokes.
The lights are still on.
The lights are still on. No one changed the locks yet.
Yeah, the key still works. Love it, dude. I love it, man.
Isn't it great?
Dude, another week's gone by. We're here in studio tonight. It's episode 101. I'm thirsty, like usual, when we start out the show. So let's just get this out the way right now because it's unique. Because last week was the episode 100 Facebook Live call-in show to celebrate 100 episodes.
Right.
So I'm going to just pop this top in honor of the whole episode last week and all the people that did call in, man. It was really cool.
Yep. You know who you are.
Yeah. Here we go, guys.
Pow! That is for all the great call-ins last week, everybody. Thank you so much for being a part of the 100 Spectacular.
Yes, and your mask will be out soon.
Yep. That's right.
Did you bring one with you tonight?
Of course not.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to swing by your house and pick them up tomorrow.
I can bring it with me.
yeah, and then I'll get them out in the mail hopefully next day or so. So
Yeah, we
we'll
need
do that.
5 of those bad boys.
That's right, man. So
I
that's
left
cool.
I left the one here for
I got that. It's right there.
for Eric Wolf because that one's getting signed. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get a silver Sharpie still. None of the ones we have here are compatible with that fabric.
Aha, we'll figure that out, right?
Compatible.
Compatible. Tonight's word is compatible.
Compatible.
Let's see how many times we can use it over the course of the show tonight. If anybody can count the amount, well, you just did good. You don't win anything. You just did good.
Yeah. All right. Cool, man. But no, last week's show was awesome, dude.
It was fun, man.
It was like a two-parter in doing the standard show, then coming back and hitting the Facebook Live.
Yeah.
I dug that energy. I think we should do that as a weekly segment for like 5-10 minutes, not a whole hour.
Not a whole hour,
but like
yeah.
a 5-minute spot of Facebook Live. You know, super fans have to pay attention. We'll go live for 5. If no one hops on and wants to come on, then we don't have anybody.
Yeah.
So it'd be like we can like do a Facebook surprise call, live session or something.
That's right. A lot of people messaged us and said that we should make this more of a thing. You know, maybe not like constantly, but a thing.
Well, dude,
A lot of people also got to see how we do things, and I think that's cool.
But if we do it, it's gonna be the concept the same. We'll go Facebook go live on Tuesday when we tape, and you get what you get on that end. You watch us do it, you hear us talk, but you still have to listen back on Thursday to get the full experience.
That's right.
I don't want to make this a TV show.
No.
You know, that's the thing. I want this to be the background to like, hey man, I'm putting together something. I got the Gurus on the background. Hey, this is the time of week where I set my guitar up, change the strings, turn on the Gurus. I don't want you don't need to look at the screen, just listen.
Yeah.
And do your thing. So
That's
it's a
right.
different way of a different concept. I know everybody wants to watch, but don't worry about that. It'll be all right.
That's right, man. We're meant to be heard, not watched.
Yeah.
You listen to us. You don't watch us.
Right, and you don't want me breaking your phones. I mean, the cartoon image is enough.
Yeah, that's something.
Right, exactly.
It might be time for rebranding here.
I don't know. I like that logo. I like it.
Well, maybe we'll put up to a vote here in the future and see what.
I want people to color it in, man.
Oh, dude, I'm surprised nobody's done that.
Photoshop someone? No,
Yeah,
no one. I mean,
or take the image and paint a picture.
I don't know.
Oh, that'd be great if they painted it.
Right.
Could you imagine that? We have a painting of us?
It'd be awesome.
There's a lot of talented people that listen, and they have many different talents. Paint a picture of us. We'll commission that.
Right.
I'm not paying for it, but if you want to spend time on it, I'd be flattered.
I dig it, dude. I dig it.
This show makes no money, so yeah, you can contributions, you know.
Right, I hear you. But no, man, last week's show was just really, really cool. The energy of just not knowing who we were going to talk to, I dug that. It was just real cool, man.
It kind of shows what we do because we had the surprise of who we're going to talk to. And yet we conducted the interviews with each person accordingly. It's kind of like we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Right.
I like it. It's very dangerous. And I like that element of danger in there. Yeah.
Right, but
You all right?
yeah,
You all right? Yeah.
yeah, man. My headphones got all jacked up for a second. Lord.
Yeah. So we're back to normal now. So
Right, dude. But I tell you what, though, one of the funner parts of last week was doing the pre-video before episode 100 went live.
right.
Doing it a couple minutes right before the show went.
Yeah.
And I was jamming on the guitar before letting people settle in. Like, I know your gimmick is you turn on the live, light up a smoke.
Yeah.
Talk.
Let people get in.
Yeah, let people get in. So I figured I'll just jam a little riff for a while.
Yeah.
Let people get in, then start the thing, man. But I dug it. It was fun.
Right.
It gave me that little shot of when you perform live, that little adrenaline shot your body goes through. The performer's feeling.
That's right.
If you want to say it that way, that was real cool. Got a little taste of the juice.
There it is.
It was awesome, man. But wow, dude, what a show last week, man.
It's great. It's absolutely great.
But dude, besides all that stuff, what have you done this past week? What do you want to talk about? The floor is yours. I'm all ears. I'm curious what else you did this past week, man.
Oh wow. Well, I made a major decision in my life in the last week.
Oh wow, dude, what's going on, man? Talk to me. This is Music Talk Radio.
All right. Well, I'll just break it out here for everybody now.
All right.
We're gonna make this public. I have left the Dynamos.
Oh wow.
Yep, on my own accord,
Oh wow.
my own personal decision.
Okay.
Yep. It's amicable. Everything is great. My decision completely.
Right.
It's nothing personal towards the guys. I love the guys. I always will.
Sure.
And who knows, maybe a few times in the future I might pop up and jam a couple.
All right.
I just made this decision on my own for reasons that make sense to all of us. And I had to. Was not easy, by the way. Wasn't an easy thing to do, but I did it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's weird. It's like I've been kicked out of a band that I started, but I've never walked away from one that I helped start.
Right.
That's weird.
Okay.
It's a hard decision. When you get kicked out of a band that you helped start, you can't get over it. It takes a while.
Yeah.
When you walk away from a band that you helped start, there's closure to begin with because you made the decision. So you can move on. So with that being said, I am free, available, and not cheap. So, but I'm going to be very careful about what I decide to do for the rest of the year. I don't have any obligations, any commitments. Feel free to hit me up if something's going on. And I'll be honest with you. If I don't want to do it, I'll tell you I'm not going to do it.
Right.
And I'm just going to pick and choose what I do from here on out for a while. No commitments, that's all there is to it.
I hear you, man.
David and Jack, love you guys. I don't want to forget about, the early days when it was just me, David, Scott, and Brent, the founding group. There's no more original members left other than David. The new lineup of the Dynamos is not the original anymore. And I wish those guys the best, Derek and Jack and Todd and all those guys. I'll continue to support David and the Dynamos every chance I can get. That's the big thing that I did this week.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucks.
I wasn't expecting that, man.
No, nobody saw that one coming.
Yeah, this is the first I'm hearing of this.
Right. So I just wanted to set the record straight. It was my personal decision. It was completely amicable. Those guys were always right on point. They waited for me to come back, and everything just did not work that way out for me. So
I got you.
So I thank them for everything and love you guys. Everything's great. All been out.
All right, well, not to follow up that shocking news, but outside of the music world, my car got a flat tire.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always fun. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to deal with that, and that turned out to be a hassle.
Right.
So I won't go into the details because I can't follow up that news.
Yeah, right.
I got a flat tire.
You got a flat tire. And if I can put in an amendment on what I just want to throw out one more thing about what I said real quick.
I got a flat tire.
Yeah, you got a flat tire. All right, so real quick, I had a couple people reach out to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This was
yeah.
a quiet thing, but some of it slipped through the cracks.
All right.
I just want to set the record straight. If any of you, and some of you have heard that I'm doing different things, if you haven't heard it from me, it's not true.
Wow.
There's been some commitments with my name attached that are not true.
Wow.
If you didn't hear me say I'm doing something, I'm not doing it.
Wow.
I want to set that straight.
I got you, man. Well,
Yeah,
dude.
I've had a couple people reach out and say, well, I hear you're doing this. I can absolutely tell you if I didn't say I am, I'm not. There's no obligations with this.
Wow.
If you have a question about what I'm doing, just message me. I'll tell you the truth.
Right.
Straight up. Yeah, I'm not doing that, is what I'll tell you.
I got you.
If I'm doing something, I'll announce it. So I just wanted to set that straight too.
The Southern Maryland Gossip. I love
Yeah.
it, dude. So your name's getting attached to projects. People are dropping at different venues, bars, restaurants, or whatever in casual conversation to make people feel important.
Right now, yeah.
Wow.
And none of it's true.
Wow.
I'm completely uncommitted and unobligated and completely free and enjoying semi-retirement at the moment.
Wow.
I say semi-retirement because I'm
Hey,
going to
we're
play again.
musicians. We never quit.
I'm going to play again if the right thing comes up. But right now, I can tell you none of those things I have my name on. All right? Thank you, everybody, for listening to that.
Fair enough, man.
Yeah. But seriously, if you're interested in something, hit me up.
I got you.
And I'll tell you if I want to do it or not.
I got you. Wow, dude. This is some great news, man. Some shocking
Bam.
news.
Yeah.
Unexpected, but wow.
Breaking news on the show right here from inside the studio. Breaking news. Yeah.
Wow. All
Might
right,
as well
well,
put it out.
let me set up the show, then we'll get this thing cranking. What do you think?
I'm ready, man.
All right, cool. All right, episode 101. In just a couple moments, we're going to get the phone system fired up, and we're going to get David Higgins on from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the Beat. He's back this week. He's been gone past couple weeks, but he's back on the line this week. We're going to talk to him about what's happening in Southern Maryland. And what I could see earlier in the 10-ounce 12-pack sampler is there's a ton of stuff coming up this weekend. The music scene is live. It's back, and it's in full force action for what I can see. There's a lot on there. So that's going to be David Higgins for Higgy on the Beat. After that, we'll transition right into the Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week. And this week, Kramer, we got another Kramer. It was here in the studio. David, the Snake Sabo from Skid Row, my friend.
That's right.
Then we had the Snake's guitar up in this camp, Captain, and that bitch was bad.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week.
Yep.
Sick Kramer Snake Sabo, dude. I love it. It's good stuff. Then we'll we'll transition out of that and then get right into the Sean Kirkpatrick Sean in 60 second segment. We're gonna catalog another week in his life, see what's been going down, and see what he's got going on this weekend with his band More.
There you go.
I know he's had some things going on. I don't know if he's busy this weekend or the next weekend, but I know that he's got stuff happening in May.
Well, he will set that straight for us tonight.
So yeah, I'm not speculating. I'm gonna find out from the source.
Right.
Wow.
We go to the source like real news.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Exactly.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, exactly. So after all that action, we're going to take a quick break, get reset, come back, and have our featured guest. And this week, the featured guest, been wanting to have him on the show for quite some time. And I figured this was the right week to do it. But this week, man, we got the dynamic duo of Brandy and Mike and Tell You Monday.
All right.
I can't wait to learn about this duet. They've been on the scene for a little over a year now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna check in with them and see how it's been for them this whole past year.
Yeah, they definitely have kept themselves busy. So
Right. And
can't wait.
This goes back to the acoustic duo thing.
Right.
That they really carried the Southern Maryland music scene during the whole COVID year.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something we can talk to them about that. But we're doing their interview. We're gonna learn all about them, and then we'll know all about Tell You Monday, man.
Yeah, man.
I look forward to it, man. This is gonna be cool. What do you think?
Hell yeah, I can't wait.
And that'll wrap up the show this week.
Great show as always.
Hey, man, this is cool, man. But this is episode 101.
That's right.
All right, dude, let's do it, man. You want me to get the phone system cranking?
Let's go.
All right, give me some soothing tone, sir.
All right, it's time for Higgy on the Beat, brought to you by the Southern Maryland Chronicle, right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus Show.
Oh, there it is, dude. It's cranking. Phone system's cranking. Sounds good. We're gonna get it locked in.
Hello?
Hey, Higgy, it's Dan from Guitar Gurus. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, brother?
I did. We're in the studio doing a show, man. How are you doing?
I'm here.
Dude, we're lucky and we're happy to have you back, man.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Hey, man, we all know you're busy on the beat doing your thing, and it's all good. Mr. Albin graciously stepped in and loved filling in for you.
And I love it when he does that for me.
Yeah, now, isn't it great? I was like, man, Higgy's voice has changed this week. Oh, because it's his actual voice this week.
Yeah.
I hope all is well, brother.
Yes, everything's going great.
Great.
Just slightly exhausted.
I understand that.
All right, dude. Well, let's jump right into it, man.
All right, good evening, Southern Maryland. I'm Dave Higgins for Higgy on the Beat, coming to you live from the Southern Maryland Chronicle newsroom. This weekend will be sunny with highs in the upper 70s to mid-60s at night. So let's get started with what's on tap this weekend in Southern Maryland, courtesy of Lynn Arion. And since I've been gone for a couple weeks, instead of a 12-pack, I brought you a 20-pack.
Yeah.
All right, on Friday, 6 p.m. at Stoney's Clark Landing in Hollywood, you got Billy Eager. Also at 6 p.m., the Rex in Leonardtown, you got Caitlin Lynch with Will Benenthal.
All right.
Taboo Acoustic is going to be at Seabreeze at 7 p.m. Hydra Effects Acoustic will be at Captain Charles Seafood in Newburgh at 7. And then at 8 p.m., you got Colt over at Toots Bar in Hollywood.
All right.
On Saturday, Calvert Marine Maritime Music Festival, 12 p.m., Folk Salad will be playing.
All right, folks.
Levi Stevens will also be at the Running Hare Winery in Prince Fredericks at 12.
All right.
Down at 3 p.m. slot, you got Wes Rice and Mill Owens at the Bluefish Pub Yacht Center in Solomons.
All right.
That's a cool little deal.
And at the Port of Leonardtown Winery at 3 p.m., you got the Bootleggers.
All right.
Over at Running Hare Winery in Prince Frederick, 5 p.m., you got Loose Change.
All right.
Then to start your evening, you got the live John Lusky Duo at Scuttlebutt Restaurant in Cobb Island at 7.
All right.
Social will be taking the stage at 7 o'clock at Tiki Bar in Solomons.
All right. Good old Jay Shade and the boys.
Yep. Paradox will be at Days Off Deli and Grill at 8 p.m.
Oh, yeah. Daniel, man, and the gang.
Yep. 3 Days of Rain will be rocking the Seabreeze Tiki Bar at 8 p.m.
Oh,
And
yeah.
rounding out your night, Mr. Jason Mitchell will be at the Green Turtle Sports Bar in California at 9 p.m.
The Mitch.
I'm glad to see him back on there.
Exactly.
All right, Ruddy Duck and Solomon's on Sunday, 1 p.m. Justin Miles, Anthony Russo.
Oh, cool.
At Port of Leonardtown Winery at 2 p.m., you got Richard Wagner.
Right.
Over at Stoney's Clark's Landing in Hollywood, you got John Lusky at 3 p.m.
All right.
Also at 3 p.m., taking the Seabreeze Tiki Bar stage will be the California Ramblers. And rounding out your afternoon at 3 p.m., the Rise Band and Show, a Motown show, will be at Toots Bar, again, 3 p.m.
All right, man.
Yeah, they're good.
When going out in public, please wear your mask when social distancing is not possible. Help keep our restaurants and bars open by abiding by these simple steps to help prevent the spread of COVID-19. If you're partaking in adult beverages, please have a DD or plan for an Uber or Lyft. And as always, enjoy and support local music.
All right, man. That's a sampler of music, man.
That's almost
I
the
just gave
case.
you the whole platter this week.
Yeah, that's that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, I got heartburn on that one.
It's so great.
It's nice to see the list big again. You know, like last week there was over 40 shows on Len's list when he put it out on Thursday, and
Right.
you know, it's a lot of people that we haven't seen in a while, and a lot of places that haven't had music in a while. So
Oh, wow, dude. Well, dude, I'm excited for this summer. I know
Yep.
it's going to be a half in, half outer, but it's going to be a bit refreshing to hear all these bands and get everybody coming on the show soon. So
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
enjoying it, man.
All right, a little music history. April 29th, 1963, publicist Andrew Oldman and agent Eric Easton signed a management deal with the Rolling Stones after buying the rights to the band's first recordings for £90. They also persuaded keyboard player Ian Stewart to drop out of the lineup and become the band's road manager and still play piano at the back of the stage.
That's awesome.
2003, a $5 million lawsuit against former CCR leader John Fogerty was dismissed after a personal injury lawyer claimed that he suffered hearing loss in his left ear from attending a Fogerty concert. The judge said the plaintiff assumed the risk of hearing damage when he attended the concert in 1997.
That's right.
That's right. Goddamn
Yep.
lawyer.
2009, an anonymous Queen fan won a 2-hour one-on-one guitar lesson with Mr. Brian May after bidding £7,600, which is approximately $11,900, at a private charity auction. The auction, in support of Action for Brazil's Children Trust, of which May is a patron, was held at the exclusive Cuckoo Club in London.
Oh, I want to be a member of the Cuckoo Club.
I'd like to sit down for a 2-hour one-on-one with Brian May.
Sure.
2016, 15 of Prince's albums made it to the UK charts as fans rushed to buy his music following his sudden death. 6 were in the top 40, with The Very Best Of, Ultimate, and Purple Rain at 2, 3, and 4.
Jeez.
No, just
Hard to believe it's 2016.
I
mean,
know. It's hard to believe it's
5
been
years
5 years
now, you know?
man. I
Yeah.
know.
Sucks.
All right, notable birthdays this week. April 28th, Miss Audra Keller from Taboo.
All right, happy birthday.
And April 29th, Mr. Wayne Hoyser from Forged in Static.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, man.
All right, that's your weekly wrap on news. Check me out at facebook.com/Higgy on the beat. And as always, follow the Chronicle on Facebook at facebook.com/SOMD Chronicle or southernmarylandchronicle.com for all your local, state, and regional news, weather, and sports.
All
Well,
right.
That's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, man. It's good to have you back this
It
week.
is, man. It is. It's good to hear your
I hope
voice.
to be back next week, too.
I hope so.
Yeah.
If you're not, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
You be ready to go for me.
You know, I broke news before you had the news tonight. But you're gonna have to listen back. So
Oh.
be on the chat Thursday, mister.
Oh, that's a
What's
tease.
up with this?
Nope.
What's up with
you
this?
just gotta listen in on Thursday.
I'm in practice on Thursday.
Figure it out.
Wow.
That's awesome. I love it. Dan Albin just served Higgy a dose of his own medicine.
That's right.
Okay, that just means I'm going to have to come up with something bigger and better.
All right.
All right, you got to listen back though
Yeah,
on Thursday and
yeah.
find out what it is. It's pretty big, dude.
It's great, brother.
It's pretty big.
Cool. All right.
Well, thank you again, man. It was great to have you back. Good to hear your voice, man.
Yep. All right, guys. You have a great show, and I will talk to you later on.
All right, Higgy, take it easy, buddy.
All
We'll
right.
see you.
Peace.
All right, later.
Bye.
There he goes, man. David Higgins, Southern Maryland Chronicle. Higgy on the beat.
Back this week. Couldn't be bothered with our 100th, but he's here for the 101.
Hey, man.
I said that because I want to see if he's going to actually listen. So it's great to have him back. You guys all know the Chronicle. You guys all follow it. You all get your news from Higgy, and we enjoy it. It's a great community experience, and everybody's in full support.
That's right, dude.
Hell yeah.
All right, dude. So that's that. We're going to transition into the most dynamic segment in all of podcasting. It's Island Music's Guitar of the Week. And this week, we got that Kramer Dave the Snake Sabo snake guitar, man. It's a signature guitar of Skid Row's guitar player, Dave Sabo, man. How awesome is that, dude?
It's great, man.
All right, so it's a devoted homage to Dave the Snake Sabo's favorite road guitar, the Kramer Snake Sabo Beretta. Is a head-turning beast with an aggressive edge. The original axe was used extensively on Skid Row's early albums, playing a huge role in the band's heavy-hitting sound. And now, after enjoying a 25 years plus of retirement, it's back. The high-performance solid-body electric guitar boosts an Adler body, a comfortable K-speed slim taper neck, and fast-playing 12.6-inch radius Indian Laurel fingerboard. Plug your favorite high-gain amp in and you enjoy dazzling paint-peeling tones, courtesy of the Jim DeCola-designed 85T double black open coil humbucker, buddy.
Wow.
Right. You can't cop Sabo's lick without a double locking tremolo, and the Snake Sabo includes the gold standard of Floyd Rose, complete with the D tuner for easy drop D access. Yeah. The Snake Sabo includes a spot-on reproduction of Klein's original Serpentine artwork, as well as eye-grabbing reverse banana-style headstock with a historic Kramer logo.
It's the last time you've seen a Kramer. Dude. Wow.
Dude, the new Kramer stuff's insane,
I know.
dude.
The very first bass I ever owned was a Kramer.
It had that vintage logo that you know about.
Back in
You
like
saw the pictures?
1991, man. I mean, it's great to hear we're having a Kramer on the show.
Dude, and this is the second Kramer.
Right.
We had one before. We had the Jersey Star a couple weeks ago.
We did. That's very recent. So these things there's a resurgence right now.
Yeah, man.
They're having a renaissance.
It's awesome, man. There's no better time to be a guitar player.
Wow.
Dude, the import scene is insane, man. Any band that you know about, you can pretty much get the guitar, man, now.
Yeah.
It's cool, and the quality, man, it's there, dude. So let's talk about it. We're talking the head-churning recreation of the Snake Sabo's favorite road guitar. The Snake Sabo's a head-churning, like I said earlier, the one-of-a-kind Kramer, right down to the green finish and attention-grabbing serpentine graphic. Its lightweight Adler body exhibits a classic, balanced sounding tone that's ready to roar. Its satin finished three-piece maple neck features what I said earlier, that K-Speed slim taper profile with lightning fast 12.6-inch radius Indian Laurel fingerboard. It's got a 25.5-inch scale length and 22 jumbo frets. The Snake Sabo reverse banana style headstock is adorned with the Kramer logo, man. And it's just awesome. You just can't beat it, dude. It's just memories down. It just takes me down memories, man.
And that finish is right on point, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the page here. But dude, with every kind of guitar like this, you gotta have a Floyd Rose tremolo. And what's nice about this model is it has the official Floyd Rose tremolo. So, like always, when we have guitars with Floyd Roses on, I have to ask you, do you dive bomb? Do you shriek? Do you squeal? Do you flutter? Of course you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to the Guitar Gurus to learn about shred machines like this Snake Sabo. Similar to other high-performance solid-body electric guitars, the Snake Sabo comes equipped with a rock-solid Floyd Rose double-locking tremolo. It can be used for subtle vibrato or full-blown dive bombs. The choice is yours. Either way, you'll experience the same response and tuning stability that you expect from a Floyd Rose. Whether you use it or abuse it, you'll have trouble knocking the tune out of this axe. On top of that, you can easily switch to drop D, courtesy of the drop D D-tuner system on the Floyd Rose system. So, dude, you don't even have to stop your flow, dude. You can just jam on the one. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
No, this thing's awesome. It's an import model from so it's a Gibson Brands owns Kramer, like I said last time that we had one on, and this is made over at their Indonesian factory. So the quality coming out of there is pretty awesome. But with every guitar that comes from Indonesia, you really got to look at the neck and get it set. make sure it's all the setups there, and you're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. They travel weird. They just need the neck worked on. They all just whatever the moisture is over in Indonesia, man. When they travel, dude, it just
Are they traveling backwards or forwards in the time?
the time space continuum.
Yeah. Because they were made a day earlier.
Yeah, the international date timeline.
That's
Yeah,
probably
man.
what's fucking it up.
Yeah. So you just have, well, any instrument you get at Islands, it comes set up or they will set it up for you.
That's correct. If you purchase it there, they will do a setup.
Yeah, so I highly recommend that you're patient and get a setup for any import guitar, especially
Right.
Indonesian-made guitars.
Yeah,
You gotta do it.
Don't
and
run
let-
home with it and go, I got this. No. Take care of it.
Yeah.
They will take care of it for you.
All right, so before we get to the everyone's favorite game of what the guitar costs, Mr. Alban,
Yeah, this is going to be a mess tonight.
I'm going to do a couple little features real quick, knock those out real quick, and then we're going to go down the tech specs, and then we're going to do the game. So everybody can start thinking about what the price is going to be, what the price point's going to be, and put up their numbers. But here we go. Here's the Kramer Snake Sabo features at a glance. It's a devoted homage to Dave the Snake's favorite road guitar. It has a lightweight alder body. It's got that Jim DeCola designed 85T double black open coil humbucker that delivers scorching output with plenty of articulation and harmonics. It's got the drop D tuner system for instant drop D tuning, and that eye-grabbing reverse banana-style headstock with the historic Kramer logo.
Yeah.
Dude, it's all around awesome guitar. I can't believe that they're available for sale right now. It's a renaissance, man.
That's right.
I mean, all these bands from the 80s and early 90s, they're coming back.
That's right.
So it's cool, man. I'm down with it. So here's the tech specs, and then we'll get to what it costs. What do you think?
I'm ready.
All right, tech specs. Of course, this is a 6-string guitar. I had a right-handed model. It's a solid body electric guitar. The body shape is what they call a Snake Sabo. The body material is Adler. It has a gloss finish. The color is the green, that classic green color with the serpentine snake graphic. It's a 3-piece maple neck with the speed slim taper neck shape. It's a bolt-on neck, 12.6-inch radius, Indian laurel fingerboard, dot inlays, 22 frets, 25.5-inch scale length, a nut width of 1.68 inches, and of course it has a Floyd Rose locking nut material, and it comes with a Floyd Rose 1000 locking tremolo system with the EVH D-Tuner drop T tuning system.
Yeah.
It's got black chrome die-cast tuners. It has that 85T open coil humbucker pickup, a master volume, master tone knob, and it comes with a gig bag. How awesome is that?
Perfect.
So, Mr. Alban, how much do you think this guitar cost?
Wow. This is a shot in the dark this week. Usually I have a pretty good idea.
All right.
I'm only off by 100 or 2 lately. I've been pretty good. This one I think this is a really shot in the dark.
All right.
So my guess on this bad boy this week,
Okay.
I'm gonna say that it's probably around, and you guys can make fun of me if you want. This is
All
my
right.
guess. $8.99.
You're a little low, but not off by much. I think the gig bag threw you off. Let me show you the price tag.
I bet you it says $9.49. Because I'm not usually off by a whole lot. I'm usually within $100 bucks or so. How off was I this week?
The price tag is $949.99.
There it is. I
There
only
it
missed it
is.
by 50 bucks.
That's it, dude. So that's the guitar of the week.
Not bad. That's a hell of a price for that thing.
Right. Now, if you notice on the tag, it says guitar only or guitar with case. This came with gig bag.
Right.
So I guarantee if it didn't come with a gig bag, it would be $8.99.
Exactly.
So there it is, man.
Boom.
Dude, you're still doing great.
I'm getting good at this game. Look at that. Dude, what a deal, what a value right there, man. You heard all the tech specs. You heard the rundown of the whole guitar. You know where you can go buy it right now? Island Music in La Plata, Maryland. They've got it. it's right there. It's the guitar of the week. Go check it out. Play it.
That's right, man.
That color, that green is, man, if you grew up in the 80s like we did, being 70s kids and grew up in the 80s, that green speaks to us, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Those fluorescents or those greens and all that.
That was the
Man. I see that and I go, wow. There's my nostalgia.
thing. Right.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Awesome, dude. Well, dude, that is the guitar of the week.
Hell yeah.
So, dude, man, wow. I can't wait to get back to the store this Friday to see what else comes out of the place this week.
It's a surprise. Every week it just blows us away. What they have this is their inventory.
Yeah.
They have these things.
It's cool, man.
Right.
It's real cool. So go down there, check it out, discover the magic on your own. Plug into an amp and check it out, man. It might bite your tone.
Wow.
It might bite your ear off.
I like that.
Yeah.
Discover the magic.
Yeah, man, discover it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right, dude. Well, dude, I'm going to ask you, we're going to transition right along here tonight. We're just cruising along right on schedule. But I'm going to ask you for some soothing tunes so I can get this phone system cranking. So give me, shoot me some soothing tunes for Mr. Sean Kirkpatrick.
Hell yeah, here we go. It's time for Sean in 60 seconds. Right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show on the Sound Stage phone system. Sponsorships available.
There it is, dude.
Sean Kirkpatrick up next.
Good evening, gurus.
How you doing, Sean? What's happening?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you guys?
Dude, it's warm outside. It's awesome.
It is insanely warm outside.
I'll take it.
Yeah, no, it's a sign of better days to come.
Exactly, man.
That's right.
I got Mr. Alban here with me tonight. We're in studio. The show's just cranking along, man.
Hell yeah.
We're hoping you extend the energy, man.
Let's keep it going.
Well, cool.
So-
Well, let's do it, dude. What do you got for us this week?
Well, I was just going to ramble on about some things that are exciting happening around the area. Friday or Saturday night, I got to go see a band in a venue, in a bar room area with people. There was people there, so it's neat.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Are you serious? Are you lying? Is this real?
I'm 100% serious. That's all Wheelhouse Band.
Great, man.
Yeah, awesome energy. Fantastic group of people there. The lead player there who plays with wind instruments. She does sax and aerophone, and then also plays keys and sings. And her husband's a guitar player, and they were running sound from the stage. So they had like 2 Bose towers set up on either side of the thing. And the drummer for this band, Mike Mann, has this immaculate, sparkly gold pearl like Master Series drum kit. Like $5,000, probably $6,000 in shells alone.
And took that out for a show.
Yeah, that's the only
Wow.
kit he plays with this band is he plays that kit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, play on the best.
That had to be
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yes, it had to be awesome. How was the show?
The show was great. It was a very, very small bar, and it was over capacity. Let's just say that much.
I got you.
We sat down and had some. I had a Greek pizza or a gyro pizza, and apparently they have just amazing gyros, all Greek food there and stuff like that. So it was a great time. On top of that, Mark was running the sound from the stage, like I said, and when they were doing the sound check, I remember I was hearing, the drummer fiddling away on his instrument, and at first, for a second there, I thought his drums were mic'd up, but I turn around, I look over, and sure enough, they weren't. They just sound that good.
Wow.
Yeah. But overall, they did a great job. I don't ever want to be playing in front of a window, giant glass window, and then having to run sound off the stage. It's got to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
But
It's like some of the old DC gigs back in the day. You're always in front of a big ass window. It's just crazy.
it's like the worst location for any sound guy.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Right.
Yeah.
But they managed to pull it off pretty nicely. So I mean, I was impressed, and they had a great song list. And if you didn't know any better, they hadn't been out of practice.
Yeah.
That's one thing that everybody's got to be understanding about, is that a lot of these bands have been either restrictive practice, if practicing at all, and haven't been out playing a full show in months. And if they do get a show, it's months in between. So there's no real chance for any bands to just gel and get back into the swing of things, where you're playing every weekend, and it just kind of becomes second nature, and it feels natural to both the audience and the band themselves.
Right.
I know in my personal experience, every time I go out and play, I'm nervous as hell, even though I've been playing with these guys for a while now. We're adding some new songs and swapping out members and shit like that, but it almost feels like a first gig every day.
Right. And that's what keeps you coming back, man. That adrenaline of, if it always feels new, then it's exciting, and that motivates you.
Yep.
Once it stops feeling that, then it feels like a job, and then it starts to get stale, and you're like, no. So if you still have that feeling of it's just fun, adrenaline's pumping, it's new every time, man, there's nothing you can't accomplish with that kind of feeling, man.
Yeah, I mean, I like the in-between spot where you're super comfortable with the material, you're
Right.
super comfortable playing with the band, but you're not bored of any of the material yet. You just show up and you know exactly what you got to do. Everybody's on the same page, and it's there's no questioning about what's gonna happen, what do we do when the bridge comes, and how many counts is it gonna be before the chorus comes back in, and how long is this rest, and da 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 da.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody's put the work in. They're all on the same page. That's a great situation right there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I could practice all day and work on the songs, playing to the radio or whatever, and it's funny. It's one thing to sit down and play with the song and be able to play through it fully with the record, but then it's a whole other thing to sit down and play with a bunch of other guys and not have any of those training wheels, and you feel like you're 100% ready to go, and then you get into the song with the band, and it's like, is this the same song?
Yep. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
But yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good. By the way, Rio by Duran Duran is probably my new favorite song to play on drums.
Nice.
Isn't it fucking awesome?
It was so much fun, man. I was worried about it when we were going into rehearsal, and sure enough, we got through that one on the first try, and then there was songs that I had done for years that apparently I was doing the intro completely wrong, and the count-in was all completely off, and I was messing everything up. So I had to relearn a song that I already knew, just erase what I knew.
Yeah, that sucks.
Right.
See, and nobody believed me back in the mid-'80s when I was 12 years old, and I loved Duran Duran, and I wore their t-shirts and I listened to their music, and everybody's like, you like Duran Duran? I'm like, yeah. They didn't get it.
Right.
Those dudes were badass, man.
All right.
I mean, to be honest, I didn't get it. Hungry Like the Wolf was a guilty pleasure of mine, obviously, when I was a kid, but that was pretty much the only song by them that I was aware of.
There's so many more, man. Hey, I sent you that isolated bass track, right?
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Dude, isn't that badass?
It's mind-blowing.
So I'm glad to hear you say that. You love playing that song, man. It's fun to play.
Yeah.
These guys are great, man.
Yeah, man. All right, what do you got coming up this weekend? We're up on the break.
All right, well, this weekend, Sunday, is the drum set showcase with Sheila Klotz.
That's right.
Yeah.
Somar drummer Sheila Klotz. We love her here.
Yes, sir. So she sent me over to Island Music on Friday, and I went over there and picked up the swag bags for the contestants.
Nice.
I am jealous.
They're pretty sweet swag bags, huh?
Pretty sweet freaking swag bags, man. Pretty
Damn.
sweet, yeah. But I told Sheila, we're gonna set up. I'm gonna set up a full light show. We're gonna have 2 drum sets set up side by side. One's gonna be getting cleaned off while the other one's being used, so that every kid that goes up there has a fresh, clean kit to play on.
Very smart.
And while I'm doing the judging, I'll put some fancy lights up there so the kids get to feel like real rock stars, So it's gonna be a great time.
Do you know how many lives you guys are gonna change with this experience? That's why this is such a great thing. This makes me happy.
We've talked about this whole stage fright thing, and it seems like from what I've heard from Sheila about some of the contestants is that they're very nervous about having to play in front of people. And, you know, between her and I, we're kind of like baffled at that. Like, isn't that the whole point?
Explain to them the performers, what did I call it earlier? What did I say?
I don't know.
The performer's feeling when you get the shot of adrenaline.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta tell them that nervousness is really just the performer's energy, man. You gotta channel it. Just like learning your instrument, that technique, controlling that emotion is a technique.
But you know the lights are gonna help with that because
they'll make
if there was no lights and they could just see everybody, and then you're just like, oh my God, there's people watching me. But if you get the lights and they're in your face and you feel like you're doing it, you can't really see the people watching. You get engulfed in that, and that really will open up and let you have some freedom and do what, feel like you're playing right. I don't know.
Right.
The lights are a great idea.
Yeah, lights are killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. But I mean, just getting on the stage and doing it one time before you have to go out and play with a band or whatever, just getting up there and knowing what it feels like and just getting past that first step of doing it one time and knowing what to expect when you get up there and what you're going to feel. I think that's just a huge leap for any musician. So I'm really excited about it.
Good deal, dude. Well, love it, man.
Bless y'all for doing this, man.
I can't wait to talk to you next week to learn all about what happened.
Oh, I'm going to have all the details.
Hell yeah.
All right, brother. Well, we're going to cut you loose, dude. All right?
All right, fellas. Y'all have a great time.
All right, man.
Sean. It's good talking to you.
Yeah, man. Great talking to you this week. We'll talk to you next week.
For sure.
All right, buddy. Peace. There he goes. Sean Kirkpatrick. Sean in 60 seconds.
Right there. Man.
That was awesome, dude.
Oh, dude. This thing that they're doing is incredible, man.
Really is.
I wish there was things like this when we were coming up.
Right.
There probably were, but I didn't know about them. But
Fair enough.
What Sheila's doing and Sean's involved with, it's going to make a difference in some kids' lives about their performance, and it could boost them into a whole new thing that they didn't even know they had in them. And I really love it. I love it so much.
All right. That's great, dude. Yeah. Dude, we're up on it. Let's take a break. Let's reset. We'll come back and get our featured guest, Tell You Monday. That's right. We're going to have Brandy and Mike.
Yeah.
We're going to have Tell You Monday here on the show. We're going to learn all about this duet that I've been hearing about.
Yeah, buddy.
It's going to be awesome. All right, dudes. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio, and we'll be right back after these words.
Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today.
Yo, 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 Albin, let's talk site maintenance solutions with Cooper Construction.
Okay, great. Why are we outside?
I wanted you to see how Cooper Construction's handling my site with the installation of my new septic tank system.
Oh, I'm loving all this heavy equipment I'm seeing.
You need this kind of equipment for this type of work.
You say, do you?
Yeah, man. Cooper Constructions offers complete site solutions for septic tanks and mounds, lot clearing up to 3 acres, and most importantly, stormwater management.
Okay, let me get this straight. Cooper Construction offers site maintenance for lot clearing, septic systems, and stormwater management?
You are correct.
Does Cooper Construction have all the credentials needed for this type of work?
Yes, they do, my friend. Cooper Construction has over 20 years experience in the construction world.
How do we get a hold of them?
That's easy. Just dial 301-683-7766 and ask for a site visit today. Again, that number is 301-683-7766. give them a call. You can also reach them on the web at buildwithcooper.com. Cooper Construction. From site to site, they will treat you right.
What's up, y'all? This is Sam Grow, and you're listening to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
The Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, the only guys that would do a live broadcast from Dog Patch. We see each other through different eyes.
Oh yeah, we're back from break. It's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. How you doing tonight, Mr. Albert?
Man, I couldn't be any better, man. We're just rocking out on episode 101 here tonight.
That's
Having a
right.
great time, man.
Oh yeah, dude, the energy's ecstatic. It's cranking. It's electric in here tonight. And on hold right now on our soundstage phone system is our featured guest.
Right.
And that is Tell You Mondays, Brandy Snyder, and Mike Aggie, man. How awesome is that?
Dude, I've been looking forward to this one for a week, man. This is going to be so much fun.
All right, dude, give me some soothing tones while I get this call locked in center to get them all muted.
Here we go, everybody. Is our featured guest of the night, Tell You Monday, right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
Brandy and Mike, are you there?
We are here.
Hey, how's it going tonight?
Fantastic.
Ooh, well, it's fantastic to have both of you on the show tonight. I've been paying attention to you guys for quite some time now, and I figured this would be the week to have you on. And me and Mr. Alban are just ecstatic to have you on the phone system, locked and loaded, and
Hell yeah.
and ready to talk to us this evening. So, are you ready?
We're ready.
We're ready. Thanks for having us on, too.
Oh yeah, man, this is awesome.
It's
I
our
really
pleasure.
appreciate the time.
That's right.
All right, so when we have people on for the first time that's never been on before, we have our standard kind of question format that we go down. And first up on the docket is the backstory on the band. You know, tell us about Tell You Monday. How did you guys meet each other? What made y'all decide to start this project? And how many years have you been at it now?
So we've been at it for about 2.5 years, probably practicing for close to 3 years. And I work with Brandy's husband and got out of a previous band and wanted to start doing something again. So her husband's like, hey, my wife sings. So we got together and started practicing, and everything was clicking really good. And we started getting gigs almost right away.
Nice.
Nice, man. So y'all got that.
Yeah.
Since you're friends with her husband, so that y'all already had like some type of relationship from just hanging out with him, so she already felt comfortable playing music with you?
Yeah, it clicked really well. I'd say so. Brandy, what do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I actually hadn't met Mike before I first practiced, to be honest with you, though.
Okay.
So, but it did click right away, and you know, yeah,
That's
it's been
great.
a lot. It's been a lot of fun so far.
Awesome. That's
All right.
great to hear. There was some gelling right off the bat. So that's what makes it happen, man.
Yeah.
But so let's do this. So Mike, how long have you been playing guitar? You know, tell us that. What makes you want to play guitar?
So yeah, I started guitar back when I was 15, so a few years ago. And so yeah, I just had a piece of crap guitar, and just I think my first album was a Led Zeppelin album, so I spent hours and hours trying to learn Stairway to Heaven.
Yes.
I think you can say that, you just can't play it, right?
Right.
So always wanted to be in a band. And started, jamming here and there. I got to a bar before I was 21 a couple times, but nothing really clicked until I came down here to Southern Maryland. So, and then I got into Too Many Mics, and I was in that band for a few years. I don't know if you remember them.
Yeah.
And then we did a small project called Lost Delta. So we played around for about a year and a half with a bunch of Navy guys. That was a lot of fun. And then did a Tell You Monday full band project, and then this acoustic project. So
Nice.
I dig it. All right. So Brandy, how long have you been singing?
I have been singing since I was very little. I started opera lessons actually when I was 13, and I did that up until I was about 17. And then I went the complete opposite direction and was in No Last Call, which was a full band. And had a lot of fun with that. I took about 2 or 3 years off when I started nursing. I couldn't gig anymore after that. And then I was really excited to get back into it with Tell You Monday, and realized how much I missed it. It's been a lot of fun.
Great.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what's this Tell You Monday full band thing? Tell me about that real quick.
Yeah, so a few years ago we did Tell You Monday. This is before I met Brandy. We kind of did a little full band project. So that kind of fell apart, and then we started doing this acoustic thing. And I'm sure you guys hear this all the time, but picking the name of a band is a challenge.
Right.
So
It's very hard.
there's a good story behind that too. So.
Well, tell it.
Well, that was one of our questions anyway. So
I figured it was, yeah. I thought it was in here. So, yeah, one of the, so we were supposed to open up, when we were Tell You Monday, we were supposed to open up for Too Many Mics. And Mike Burns and the band said, hey, well, what's the name of your band? I said, we don't have one yet. So all weekend long, it was hundreds of texts between the 5 band members going, what do you want to call it? We'll call it the, Guitar Gurus best band ever, and 2 people would love it, and 3 people would hate it. So hundreds and hundreds of texts later. So Sunday morning, I just woke up and I said, hey, if you don't tell me the name of the band, we don't come up with the name, I'll just call it Tell You Monday. And that stuck.
Nice.
Hey, man, I love it. That's a cool story.
Dude.
Real cool.
I thought way too much into it. And then I hear that story and I go, all right, that's cool. I like that.
Dude, it's killer. It's a byproduct of procrastination. I love it.
That's right.
Hell yeah, we love that.
It's bit us in the past too, because we played at a gig and they said, hey, what's your band name? And we Tell You Monday, and the guy never put it on the sign. He's like, you said you were going to call me back on Monday. I was like, no, that was the name of the band. So
put my shit on the marquee.
That's great.
That's good stuff right there. All right, so in y'all's typical set, do y'all do any original songs, or is it all covers? What are y'all doing?
It is all covers right now. We've talked about writing songs. Mike's probably way better at that than I am. But we definitely do want to start doing originals. It's just having the time to sit down and actually crank one out.
Okay.
That's a fair answer.
That is a fair answer.
Or 10.
So Mike, you're handling the guitar duties. Brandy, are you an instrumentalist in any capacity?
So I played the violin for 7 years.
Wow.
And but I was.
Wait a second, I didn't know that. We should play some Dave Matthews Band.
No. I don't talk about it because they would always put me in like the last row. And my parents, I would practice all the time at the house. My parents they did not like it when I practiced. It was just terrible. So, that was that. And then I tried to learn the piano, and I do know the basics. But that just never stuck. And then I tried to learn the guitar, and I just didn't have the patience. I tried, but I just couldn't. So I pretty much accepted the fact that I will just sing.
Hey,
there it is. That's your instrument.
Okay.
As
There's
someone
nothing
that
wrong
can't
with that.
sing, I admire that talent.
Yep, absolutely.
Me too.
So don't sell yourself short.
Oh, come on, Mike. You're not doing backup vocals?
I do a little bit of backup, and she lets me sing a song or two. So.
Nice. All right. All right. That's good.
Well, that's cool. So what kind of live shows do y'all have coming up? Where can people check you guys out?
So this Saturday, we're going to be at Backside in Deal.
Nice.
That's a really cool spot.
Yep.
And we've got some shows coming up at Green Turtle. Our next one is May 28th from 5 to 8.
Which Green Turtle? California?
Yeah, California. We're there pretty much every month.
Nice.
And then we're actually having our first gig at Robin Hill Farm and Vineyard on June 4th from 5 to 8.
Ooh,
Nice.
I like a good vineyard show.
Yeah, we're excited about that one.
I usually get kicked out of those.
Uh-oh.
I might get kicked out. Sounds like a good time.
Too many
I'll meet you
bottles
there.
of
We'll
wine.
get kicked out
man.
together.
That's great. Yeah, that June 4th, Robin Hill. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, I remember when Robin Hill was a pumpkin farm.
Oh, wow.
I remember when Robin Hill was where my high school's golf team played golf.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, the country club over
Yeah.
there. Yeah. all
Gone
right.
now.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, sour grapes.
Man.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Sour grapes.
Yeah, when you go down to Robin Hill, man, when you're driving those back roads, that's where I grew up at back in there with all my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
We ran those roads years before you guys were born. We're the old guys, yeah.
Yeah.
But those are some great gigs right there. So we're really happy for you guys. You guys are knocking out some great spots.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who's handling the booking? Who does all that? Both you guys
I'm
share it
guessing
or what?
Mike. I'm guessing Mike does, right?
No, man, they call Brandy just they contact Brandy. She's got a lot of connections from No Last Call.
Ah, nice.
And I don't think I've really booked any gigs at all.
So
Are you-
Brandy,
are
you're
you
the
a
brains
difficult
behind
guy?
the operation?
Yeah.
I love it. This is cool.
Right. Mike, are you just like a difficult guy nobody wants to talk to or what?
I hope not. Jeez.
Oh, we're just having fun, man. We're having fun.
Yes.
No, it's all good. So
Brandy swashbuckling about calling venue owners, going, "You better have a goddamn sound system ready. We're coming."
Well, you heard they're calling her, so she
Yeah,
doesn't,
so
you know.
she's balls hogging them and shit. I
So
love
you
it.
guys are in the position where you can kind of dictate what you're doing. Like, okay, yeah, you want a 2 to 6, we can do a 2 to 6, but here's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
You know, do we have to bring our PA? Do you have a PA or you know, what's the
Yeah.
caveat? If we're at a winery, you guys are gonna give us a case of wine on top of what we're charging.
Right. You know.
yeah,
So,
we
you
need
know.
to do better at that.
All right. You got to get to work on the comps,
No, seriously.
man. Yeah.
There's if you don't ask the question, the answer is always no. So you got to bring that up in negotiations.
There you go.
I might do an online marketing class for all the local musicians. Like a
That's
big,
right.
big-
Hey,
like a
that's
big,
kind of a good idea.
like a big Zoom call, so
Yeah.
everybody can get in there and have an open conversation. I'm
Right.
gonna think into that.
Here's what we're gonna do. There.
Yeah, because there's opportunities there. Y'all just gotta, No, but that's cool, man. I dig it, man. This is awesome. I love this interview.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah,
ask
so
for wine.
one of the things that you brought up, like I wanted to hit on real quick. So I grew
Right.
up in Philadelphia, and it is totally different down here. Because
Oh, yeah.
usually when I grew up in Philly, it was like, we want your band to play for our crowd, and we have a sound system. Whereas down here, it's like, we need you to bring your crowd and your sound system and your guitars and your people.
Everything. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's just a different environment, but so
It's a
Love
lot
it.
different.
yeah.
So what do you? I mean, like, if you did Philly, that means you probably ventured down to Baltimore a few times to do shows over your career, I would imagine. Where,
I have not. Like I said, I didn't get into a band till down here, but Brandy, on the other hand, take it
Okay.
away, Brandy.
I used to play up at Tin Roof at Power Plant,
right?
and that they were so fun to do. But it was the only place where we could not ever take a break. So we literally played from 10 to 1:30 with no breaks at all, constantly. And they were so fun to do, but I could not talk by the end of the gig.
Right. If I can just give my opinion on that, you can't ask somebody to do that without a break. I just
No,
really can't.
it was rough.
You really can't.
I mean, I think they did that to keep the crowds there, I guess. They didn't want it to die down. But yeah, pretty much every gig that we played there the last like half hour, I would have to, do the, have the crowd sing the songs. And that helped.
I would have turned the tables on them and been like, the last half hour of the gig, we're doing the first side of a Yes album. It's all instrumental. Or something like that. Like, all right, I'm gonna just sit back. You guys just play your butts off.
Yeah.
Here's the 26-minute version
Yeah.
of Moby Dick.
Right. And then you look at the club owner and you say, "Gotcha, bitch."
Yeah.
Oh snap!
No, that's
Yeah, 'cause
that's
I
too
was
hardcore.
gonna-
Don't follow my advice, everybody listening. I'm sorry. don't do that.
That's awesome.
All right, so dude, this is great. Let's talk band gear. I believe it's probably pretty simple, but break it down to us. What kind of are you just bringing your acoustic guitar and then whatever a house microphone, or do y'all have some special stuff you bring with you?
So I got the microphone that Brandy's using is an Audio Technica
Nice.
phantom powered mic. So I think she sounds better on that. It's hard to tell. And one of the things that makes that hard is not having a sound guy, but hiring a sound guy for 10 minutes doesn't happen.
Right.
So, last year I purchased a JBL Eon 1
Okay.
all-in-one setup. That thing's pretty cool.
Yes.
So tuning it in is hard. But I actually bring 3 guitars to every gig, and some of that is experience.
Okay.
From breaking strings. Good story there some other time. So I have a Cork 12 string that I use.
Okay.
Got that from Musically Yours down here. The owner kind of just said, "Hey, you're the only guy who plays that, so please buy it." So I bought it and played it ever since. And then I got a PRS Angelus acoustic that
Yes.
I bought last year. That thing is awesome.
Right.
I actually saw, was it Girl Crush?
Yes.
And he's got the same guitar. I was like, that's awesome. So, and the other thing I have is a Takamine, just a little EG that I got off of a friend of mine, but they're perfect bar guitars. They've gotten dropped.
Right.
One of them has DNA in it and all that kind of stuff. So,
Nice.
Dig it, man. This PRS acoustics are killer, man.
yeah, I love it. So,
That's cool. So,
after meeting Paul Reed Smith, I was like, I gotta buy an acoustic too. So,
I love it. Get the guilt purchase.
Yeah,
I
gotcha.
did. Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
that guy is awesome. I'm not sure if you guys have had him on your show. That guy is enthusiastic about his stuff. Man.
Oh yeah, he's actually here every week for about 3 minutes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he invites us over for the weekends for shrimp and
I keep getting his
crabs and
inbox,
stuff.
and I can't get past the inbox.
yeah, it's very hard to get a hold of that guy.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's cool. So, Brandy, you use his Audio Technica mic, or do you have any kind of preference when you're out, or any kind of studio preference with microphones?
Honestly, I've got to be honest with you. I really don't have a whole lot of knowledge on equipment or sound equipment or anything. So really, I just use the Audio Technica, and I just don't ask any questions.
Hey,
Okay.
I always say this. If you can sing, it doesn't matter what microphone it is, and that's how I know she can sing.
That's right. Now,
You're right.
Are you doing like a floor monitor, or are you guys in here, or what are you doing?
Oh yeah, we have a floor monitor. So
Okay.
the in-ear, I really, after being in other bands, tried to make this as simple as possible, and somehow I've still made it complicated.
Damn it.
Great, honest answer, Mike. Great
Yeah,
answer.
I get it.
Great answer.
I used in-ears with full band, and they were helpful, but at the same time, I still found myself I couldn't hear the rest of the band, and I couldn't get into the performance as much, not being able to hear everybody else around me, I
Yeah.
guess I would say.
I get that. Absolutely. That's a great, honest answer too.
So I found that kind of difficult.
Yeah, I understand that. Here's a couple fun ones real quick. We want to know, y'all been playing, it's knowing your history now with different projects and bands. Over the years when you're doing live performances, what are just some of those, every show there's always just that frustration, pain in the butt, pain in the neck part of the night. What is that part for each one of you?
Good, Brandy.
That's you, Mike.
I mean,
I got curious about this one.
yeah, it's always trying to make the sound good at every show. And like I said, with an acoustic act, just, I don't want to hire a sound person for 10 minutes, and I don't want to hire a sound guy for all night, So trying to make it sound good, just the typical problems, the guitar's out of tune when you start playing, just that kind of stuff, the last minute things that you just skip over for me.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
That's an honest answer. I like it.
Yeah. You're in a hurry to get set up. You're rushing from work or whatever. And just,
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
strumming
But
the
I
guitar.
guess-
You're strumming the
I
guitar.
mean,
It's like, why doesn't
the
it
cool-
sound good? It's not in tune.
Yeah, the cool answer is every time I play these shows now with 2 people, because there's only 1 musician, I get a beer at the beginning of every set, and it's still full at the end of the set. Pisses me off.
That's not a cool answer.
That's a hot
That's
beer. I bet.
depressing.
Yeah, that's depressing.
That means you're working too hard, man.
Yep. Thank God for that repeat pedal, man. When I use that repeat pedal, I'm chugging beer.
That's a cool answer.
The beer repeater.
Hit the looper. I need to chug this bad boy right
The
here.
beer looper, I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm gonna change the name of my pedal and put that on there and send you guys a picture.
Yes.
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 We have beer looper, the
we'll
Guitar
post it.
Guru beer looper.
We'll post it and share it, man. It'd be great.
Yeah, now that's cool. Now
Hell
that's
yeah.
something I can get behind.
Hell yeah, I love that.
Hold
idea.
on, I got this for that. Hold on.
That's what we do here.
Nice.
That's how we roll on Tuesday night.
That is awesome. I wish I was there with you guys having a beer.
Soon enough,
Hell
my
yeah,
friend.
buddy.
We will one day, dude. We're gonna have some. Once we know everything can be safe, we're gonna have some type of outdoor situation where everybody can come hang out.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you're on the list, man. You're on the backstage list.
Yes.
You got the access.
That's right.
Y'all got the access.
So, Brandy, what's your frustration?
Oh man.
It's when Mike doesn't get his beer.
Ah,
He's just messing up.
I don't know. That's a really difficult question because I got to be honest. Mike kind of. I just kind of do what he tells me to do when setting up the set and tearing it down. I really just show up and sing, to be completely honest with you. So I really have a good time at every gig. I really don't have many frustrations. No.
I got you.
that's great.
Man, that's fair enough.
If you can keep that going, keep it going. Because trust me, I do the same thing here. I'm easy going, and Dan's doing all the work.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
I'm not gonna stir that up, So good. That's great.
Management labor, man. I got the wrong end of the deal.
I know you do. You do.
It's all good.
Yeah.
You'll be fine, Mike.
No, we're good.
Well, I'm glad to
It's
see
fun.
that. I'm glad to see that you guys have survived through, the
COVID
pandemic and all
Yeah.
this stuff, and you guys are out there playing now, and everything's firing off, and you guys are busy, and that makes us happy to see that. That's the positivity that we look for when we do the show, and I'm glad that you guys are out there.
Thanks. I mean, honestly, I think the COVID has helped us out a little bit because they want smaller, they weren't doing full bands. They're finally opening up full bands now.
Yeah.
And, it's helped us out a little bit. So,
It gave people a lot more time to actually work on their show or work what they're doing. I would hope more people took that time to say, okay, now this is a good chance for us to really hone what we do, get our set list together, really get tight, because we can't play as often, so let's work on things.
yep. And you hear bands like Paradox coming out, like those guys are awesome. And I hope that a ton of people are writing really good music right now. Like, I'm really excited for the music world.
Yeah, I think it's about to bust wide open here very, very soon.
Yeah. Wow. Well, dude, this has been a cool interview with you guys tonight. I feel like we really know you now. Like, I feel like if I saw you at a venue, I could have a beer with either one of y'all and just like we've known each other for a while. So this is cool. I really appreciate
Come
your
on
time
out.
tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. I'd have to check you out pretty soon.
That's
really.
right.
But before we let you go, we have one last question, and it's our signature question. And we call it best gig, worst gig. You can answer in any order you like, but you have to answer both. And we'll let Brandy go first. Ladies first policy here on the Gurus. We'll let Brandy go first, and it's Mike's turn. So, Brandy, what do you have for the Guitar Gurus tonight?
I guess I'd say the best gig is not a very interesting story here, but was at the pier up in Edgewater.
Okay.
And, we just had all of our family out, all of our friends. This was before COVID, so everybody is out and dancing. It was just a really good time. It had the energy of a full band gig, but it was really just me and Mike.
Right.
So it was just a really good time. And I guess I'll let Mike go for the worst gig, or do I need to share?
No,
my
it's just
worst
your
gig?
own stuff, because he can use it any musical experience.
Oh, okay. I thought this was just for Tell You Monday.
No, this is for everything. So if you want to
go ahead.
redo your best gig, you're more than welcome to too. We'll allow a double. We like a double every once in a while around here.
Okay. Maybe I'll let Mike share his best gig, and then I'll go for my worst.
There you go. That's
All
cool.
right.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, I did the same thing. So, I mean, for Tell You Monday, the best gig we did was definitely up at the pier. And I did something I saw on another live gig where I actually unplugged the guitar, went into the crowd, and sang a song with the crowd. And it was awesome. Like, everybody sang with us. So there was no PA. It was just an acoustic guitar, no microphone. We all sang together. So that was what made that cool. But I guess the coolest show of my career, we did a benefit show down at way down in Bridge for a veteran who lost both of his legs, and just the energy of seeing people coming out for that stuff, playing kickball and softball, all that stuff. It was awesome, giving back to the community and stuff like that.
It moves you. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Wow.
That's an awesome best gig
That's
story.
great. I
Yeah.
like that. Wow.
What's your worst gig?
Well, let's hear
Mike?
the horror stories now.
Yeah, Mike.
I don't care. You know what? In all of my bands, all of my experience, I think my answer is going to be the same as Brandy's. And the worst gig we did, and I won't give details unless you want them, but we were on our way to a gig, and the owner called when we were on our way, and she's like, "Hey, some band or some bar near us changed their specials, and there's nobody here, so we're going to cancel the gig." And I was like, "No, we're on our way there." Like, it was a decent drive. And it ended up being the two of us and the bartender and the helper almost the whole night long.
Yeah.
So no energy. It was a paid practice is what it turned into.
Right. You were already on your way. You're committed.
Yeah, but I know as somebody who's been in this, if I had called a bar an hour and a half beforehand and said, "Hey, we're not coming," I wouldn't get a gig anywhere. They would have called every other bar and told us, gave our bad name out. So
That's right. Oh, that's the truth. You got that. You are absolutely right. So you did the right thing by saying, "No, we're already going our way. We're coming."
yeah.
Yeah. Good for you, man.
Where was that at?
Nah, you don't have to tell us if you don't.
No, what city?
I don't mind telling you if you want.
No, city.
So-
Just give me the city.
Charlotte Hall.
Okay, there's two bars there. So Bel Air. Is it Bel Air? Is that where it is?
Oh, up in Blair.
Oh, Bel Air, Maryland.
Blair.
Is that where that is?
Yeah, that's Northern Maryland. Yeah, drop the
Yeah.
name. They
You don't have to worry
No,
about that here.
it wasn't up there. Hang on.
Or Bell
Oh,
Alton.
it wasn't
It
Bel
wasn't
Air.
Bell Alton.
Bell Alton.
Ah, yes. I think it was Bell Alton.
Oh.
Yep, Bell Alton, Maryland.
All right, I got you. No
Yeah,
worries.
we got you from here, so I understand. That's all good. Thanks for sharing that, by the way.
I get it.
Yeah.
What about you, Brandy? What's your worst gig?
I really haven't had. It's hard for me to think of my worst gig, but the one that stands out is when I was with my full band. We had a New Year's Eve gig that was booked with a booking agent, and it was up in Baltimore. And this was a gig that we were all looking forward to. I swear to you, I had one drink, and I don't know what happened, but I was very drunk. and this was after the very first set. And I started panicking. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to finish this gig. And I was pretty much told, too bad, you got to finish it.
Wow.
So it was a gig where I forgot the lyrics. I mean, already from the second set, that's pretty early in the show. I was forgetting lyrics and the whole 9 yards. But it turned out okay because it was a New Year's Eve gig, so I wasn't the only one. And I don't think very many people noticed at all. And I was able to finish the gig. But I think it was the panic of it all.
Yeah.
And just not being fully straight for the entire thing. So I literally never did that again. I learned my lesson after that one.
Wow. Okay. Hey,
yeah.
at least you learned it then and there and didn't try it again later. So
Right.
Yes,
good,
I
good
did.
for you.
Yes,
Good
I
for
did.
you.
Yeah.
Wow. These are great answers.
That's a great answer, man.
I love it.
I love it, man.
You guys are awesome.
You don't seem like the type of person, just from talking to you for this half hour or so, that would lose control like that. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. We've all had one off night.
Oh,
right?
I've had many.
Yeah.
I've had many.
Sounds amazing when I did it.
Yeah.
I'm just fortunate social media didn't exist when they happened.
That's right. And thank God nobody interviews us.
Exactly.
I was going to ask you, can we start asking you questions now?
No, you're not allowed to.
Nope, not allowed.
I'll refer to episode 29 when I told someone we asked the questions around here.
Exactly. This is good stuff. Now, we thank you guys for coming on the show tonight.
Yeah.
This has been informative. You have a home here. You have anything coming up y'all want to promote that you need to get to air? You got my email. You got the number. Let me know.
That's right.
Cool. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. So let everybody know where they can find you and check you out.
Yeah, give us
their
your social
pertinence.
media,
Yeah.
internet, all that stuff right now.
That's Brandy.
Okay, so we are on Instagram, Tell You Monday, all lowercase letters. And then we are on Facebook as well. I think it's the same spelling, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, same spelling. Tell You Monday on Facebook. Mike, do we have a Twitter?
We do, but I have yet to do anything on it, so.
And I don't know how to tweet, so
Get it together, man.
I don't suggest going on our Twitter page.
I got you. Fair enough.
All right, Instagram and Facebook. Tell You Monday. And possibly maybe Twitter. We'll find out later.
Right.
And
We might figure this Twitter thing out. Heck, we might TikTok in 2021. Why not?
Hey,
why not, right?
that's right.
So Tell You Monday. You guys are awesome. Brandy, Mike, thank you guys so much for tonight.
Thank you.
Dave. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dave and Dave, thanks for having us on.
Dave and Dave? Did he say Dave and Dave? Seriously,
I
did you really?
Guitar Gurus, thank you for having us on.
Wow.
It's Dan and
that out,
Dan.
Yeah, this might be the last time.
Damn it.
I
I
won't do
said
that.
Dan and Dan. You didn't hear it?
Now I did.
Now I do. All right, that's good stuff. All right. All right, Brandy and Mike from Tell You Monday from the Guitar Gurus, we say thank you and have a good night. We'll talk soon, okay?
Okay.
See ya.
All right.
All right, guys. See you, man.
Good night.
Later.
Later. There they go, man. Tell You Monday. That was awesome.
Now
man.
they're fun, man.
Yeah, they're great.
You
That
can
was
tell
cool.
they're just full of positive, just life energy, just having a good time, man.
Yeah, definitely.
And I like that. There's like no pressure, no BS. It's just like, yeah. Hey, do we have a Twitter, Mike? Yeah, maybe. I love it. Those guys are great. They're working hard. They got a lot of gigs, and you know where to find them. Listen back and follow them. Check them out.
That's right.
That was great having them on here tonight.
Right, dude. I'm sending her a message right now saying great interview. Boom.
There you go, man.
There you go. Awesome,
Good
dude.
stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, dude. What an episode tonight, man. We're right on time. We're coming up on it.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Let's run it down, bro.
That's running down, dude.
Yeah.
Let's shout it out. So first up on the show, we came in, had our little intro speak. talked about everything that happened. You dropped the big news that you are out of the David and the Dynamos band now.
That's right.
The guy that's been filling in for you has taken over full time.
That's correct.
So that's cool too. Everything's parted mutual. Everything's good. So we don't have that drama going around. So
no
awesome
drama
there.
No drama.
Then we got the phone system cranking. We got David Higgins on the line from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the Beat. He broke down the 10-ounce 12-pack sampler courtesy of Lynn Arion, and since he hasn't been here for a couple weeks, he did 20 bands, a supersized sampler. So that was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. And then we went right into the Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week.
That's right.
And this week we had that awesome Kramer, David the Snake Sabo. The Snake guitar from Kramer, man. How awesome was that? Skid Row, dude.
The Kramer guitar, man. How cool is that?
Yeah, man, that was awesome. It was a good time in the studio with that thing.
They are the youth gone wild, man.
Exactly, man. Then we had Sean Kirkpatrick on for Sean in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
And it was another fantastic week with him. And
Always is, man.
Can't wait to talk to him next week and find out what's going down on the drum competition. So that's going to be real cool.
Hell yeah.
Then we took a break, played our commercial set, and we shout out Christopher Lane Tattoos.
That's right.
Yeah, man. If you got to get some ink done, go see Chris Lane. Get a tattoo done. It'll be an experience you'll always remember.
You'll always remember.
And the artwork will be awesome, too. And then Brian Cooper of Cooper Construction, Site Maintenance Solutions with Cooper Construction.
That's right.
From site to site.
They'll treat you right.
That's right, man.
Hell yeah.
And then we had Tell You Monday on the program as our featured guest.
Yeah. Brandy and Mike, the dynamic duo, man. Just a great duo, acoustic duo, Tell You Monday. They're just out there getting it done, booking gigs and just having a great show, playing, entertaining. It was so awesome to have. Man, were they fun.
Were they?
I was actually I was laughing. I think Mike was setting us up, man.
I know,
that guy's funny, man.
That guy's a fun interview. They got a good energy.
Yeah.
I look forward to having them back on. It was
Absolutely.
cool. I just like the whole dynamic of the band. I just think it's cool how it all come together. It's just real good.
Yep.
And, dude, that was the show tonight, man.
That's
That
the
was
show.
episode 101, man.
101, baby.
Wow.
You gotta love it.
Woo!
So great, man. Another one in the books. Here we are, man.
That's right, dude.
Yeah. Hear that? He's yawning while he's talking.
I know, man.
That
dude.
means it's time to sign off.
Dude, I'm ready, man. You ready, dude?
Oh yeah, I gotta go chill.
All right, dude. It's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. And we'll be back next week with a really cool and a big music industry guest next week. Big time guru repeat offender.
That's right.
Can't wait to get the next week's show.
Nice.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.